Hey, yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. This is Smart TCG, and today I'm going to be going over, in my opinion, the strongest one prize deck in the standard format, and that is going to be Ethan's Typhlosion. Now, at first glance, I wasn't necessarily sure how powerful this card was going to be. However, once I actually got to sit down and play games with it, I was really impressed with its strength in the current format. We have Ethan's Typhlosion, which is a 170 HP Stage 2 Fire type Pokemon with that Buddy Blast attack, which deals 40 damage plus 60 more for each Ethan's Adventure card in your discard pile. So the strategy of your deck is to use Ethan's Adventures or just use cards that discard them, get them into the discard pile, and then deal huge amounts of damage with the Buddy Blast. Now, we have some ways to search out those Ethan's Adventures. We have the Pidgeot EX, which is our best search engine in the deck. Being able to pull out any card, putting it into the hand is absolutely phenomenal. And we also got that Ethan's Quilava. This is another brand new card from Destined Rivals, is the stage 1 before you evolve into Typhlosion, and it has a phenomenal ability for a deck like this. It allows you, once during your turn, to search your deck for a Ethan's Adventure card, reveal it, and put it to your hand. Now, what exactly does Ethan's Adventure do? It's a really important part of the deck and amazing to get yourself going. Ethan's Adventure reads you search your deck for up to 3 in any combination of Ethan's Pokemon and basic fire energy cards. You reveal them and put them into your hand. So yes, you want to be getting these cards in the discard pile by just throwing them away with things like Ultra Ball. However, using them as well is really, really nice because you get a really powerful effect that allows you to set up your board state. We got 4 Arven as well. This is going to be a Arven package paired up with the TM Evolution. We got 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Iono, and a Kieran as well. Kieran is a really cool card in this deck because paired up with Gravity Mountain, Victini, and also the Ethan's Typhlosion, you are able to deal enough to knock out something like Charizard. Victini, I also wanted to mention, just make sure evolution types, specifically fire, do 10 more damage. So you're able to deal effectively 320 damage into Dragapult, but you're not able to one-shot a Charizard as has 330. So with something like the Kieran, you are able to do that, which is really, really nice. I originally didn't have Kieran in the deck, but I also wanted a switch card because of cards like Maractus, for example. In decks like Grimmsnarl, having access to Kieran is really, really nice as they can trap something in the active and get a ton of damage on the board while they're blocking you. 1 Rare Candy, 3 TM Evolution as well, 2 Earthen Vessel, 4 Ultra Ball, 1 Redeemable Ticket. This is another card that really hasn't seen a whole lot of play, but it's actually quite powerful in a deck like this. What you do is you count your prize cards, you shuffle them and put them on the bottom of your deck, and then you take that many cards from the top of your deck and put them face down as your prize cards. So there are some situations where you prize a couple of Ethan's Adventure, and that's not good for a deck like this. So you're able to use that redeemable ticket and put them back into the deck, which is really, really powerful. So you can deal huge amounts of damage with Typhlosion. 4 Buddy Puffin, 1 Super Rod, 1 Secret Box. In my opinion, the strongest ace spec in this deck is Secret Box. Just really opens up the deck and gives you the opportunity to pull off big combo plays. As mentioned, we do have Gravity Mountain currently playing 1 Artisan, and then 2 Night Stretcher and 6 Fire Energy to round out the list. If you're interested in the export of the list, make sure to go check out the description. And with that being said, if you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and let's go hop into a game and show off just how powerful this deck actually is. It really impressed me in the testing, and I think it has a lot of potential. Alrighty, so hopping into it here, looks like we got ourselves a Pheasant Dippity start, and then they got themselves a Latias EX. So not necessarily the greatest starts for both of us, but feeling okay here. So got ourselves a few different options. I don't even know if I want to play this Ultra Ball. Like that's like one thing that I'm not 100% certain on. I probably do. I probably just get rid of Redeemable Ticket and this energy. That could come back to bite me getting rid of Redeemable Ticket, but like the benefit, I guess I could also get rid of the TM Evo too, because I could just like Arven next turn anyways. Okay, we'll do that actually. All right, we'll get rid of these. We'll get ourselves the Pidgey. I just want to get guaranteed turn 2 Pidgeot. That's like the big thing, is if I can get turn 2 Pidgeot, I feel pretty okay. So then I can just TM Evo next turn anyways and just go into double Quilava. And then that's really good. So I like this. It seems fine. We got TM Evo next turn. We have Arven, everything we need. Okay. Yep, let's go Pidgey. Put the Pidgey down and then pass it off to them. So might not necessarily look like a super strong start, but the ability to utilize TM Evo, it is pretty okay. So that's one of the nice things about this deck, is you don't need a crazy amount of things to get going. That's what I really like, is that we're able to get a board state kind of out of very little. Just need an Arven, you know, a Secret Box, you know, a combination of a couple cards, pretty nice and easy. Anyways, looks like we are going up against that Joltik box match. We'll see how we're able to do against this. Looks like they got themselves a Miraidon, pretty standard. They also discarded an energy off of that Ultra Ball, which pretty much tells you we're going to be seeing that Jolting Charge this turn. So here comes the Miraidon's tandem unit here. See exactly what they end up getting. Thinking about it. Yep. Joltik and Pikachu. There is an Iron Hands as well. Wow, pretty good start for them. Got pretty much everything they need. Now the big question is, where do they actually want to put this? That is the number one question. Where do they want to put these energies here? So getting a Pidgeot up, but it is kind of a liability too. That's like one of the issues here about this spot, is that I kind of want Pidgeot up so I can actually function, but it does unfortunately get one shot by something like Iron Hands Arm Press or something like Pikachu. However, looks like they don't have a hand here, which is quite nice. They weren't able to get Mew down, which is really, really good. They got themselves an energy though, so they will be able to blow up this Pheasantipede here pretty easily, which is, I guess, one of the kind of scary things. But we'll get Pikachu. We'll deal with Pikachu sooner rather than later. So, all right. That is a good top deck. So we can go Rare Candy, Pidgeot, TM Evo, Rare Candy, Pidgeot for that. Okay, we can get the squad going here. All right, so we'll go Cyndaquil, Rare Candy, Pidgeots. Gonna utilize that quick search in it for, let's see, we'll get ourselves a Buddy Puffin. Be able to utilize the Puffin here. Get ourselves a couple Quillavas going on the board. And after that, I'm feeling pretty good. We got not all of our Ethan's Adventure, so something like Redeemable Ticket will have a lot of potential next turn. All right, we'll use that Buddy Puffin here. Get ourselves a couple of Cyndaquils, 1 and 2. Attach the TM Evo onto the Pheasantipede, and I'll be able to use that TM Evo, TM Evolve, getting into a couple of those Cyndaquils into Quillavas, which is quite nice. All right, good start. Happy about it. Pretty good. There's the kind of start we're looking for in most situations. In this matchup is a little bit more shaky because they could boss's orders. The one thing about their energy split here is that they don't have guaranteed amp, which is kind of awkward. Or they don't have like guaranteed attack. Like they need to draw into a grass energy here. Okay, so they're going to choose just to try and boss's orders. Okay, that's fine because now they can't arm press, which is very important. There's Crispin. Okay, well now they can also just blow me up with Topaz Bolt. That's the other thing they could do here. But if they end up doing that, then I'm okay because I can maybe go like Gust Up Iron Hands, trying to hit into Iron Hands. There's like things I could potentially do. But anyways, there it is. Topaz Bolt hitting me for 300 damage here. Taking that KO. First 2 prizes do go to Joltik box. All right. Promote the Pidgeot. See what we're able to do here. Unfortunately, we're not able to KO this because of that Resolute Art ability, but that's okay. All right. Go Bounded by the Journey. Bounded by the Journey. These. Another nice thing, too, is that they can't amp KO my Typhlosions, which is really nice. All right, we'll go. Let's see. How do I want to do this? I think I might just go Quick Search. Or Quilava. No. Go Quick Search for Ultra Ball. Ultra Ball discarding Ethan's Adventure. Grab Quilava for 3rd Ethan's Adventure. Play Ethan's Adventure. Okay, that's the move. It's pretty cool what you're able to do with this deck. So we're going to use Ultra Ball here. Discard 2 of these Ethan's Adventure. We're going to grab ourselves a Quilava. And then we're going to be able to utilize another Quilava to be able to get Ethan's Adventure and use that 3rd Ethan's Adventure to be able to find ourselves things that we need. So Ethan's Adventure, going to be able to grab that, use that here, get ourselves a Typhlosion, a Fire Energy, and I guess what else do we want? Probably don't need a Cyndaquil. Probably get double Typhlosion, because if they like go amp KO one of these, then we can respond KO them and like not have anything else they can get amped, I guess. That'd be like 1 goal to kind of try and set here if we can get there. So we'll get these. It's pretty good. Go Evolve. Attach. Retreat. And normally we'd be able to take this thing out. However, unfortunately, we're not able to because of that ability of Resolute Art. that is kind of an issue, but not a huge deal. All right, we're also gonna redeemable ticket just right now. It's fine. And then Buddy Blast. Shit for 220. Resolute Heart activates. And what we're able to do. Right. Most likely Prime Catcher is on the way here. Or Boss. That also works. That does work indeed. There's the treats. Yep, Boss Orders. Bring up Lava. It's fine. Treat. Amp, KO, Lava. Okay. Well, this would have been a nice situation if we had like something like Turo. We could like Turo here, but is what it is. We'll promote Typhlosion. Now what I want to do here, I have a couple decisions I can make. I could KO the Pikachu. I could, like, I don't really know if I actually want to KO this because they would need energy and boss. I could KO this too. That's like something I could do. I could go like boss KO, then KO this. Could Iono hit too? All right, quick search. Yeah, Counter Catcher Iono would be pretty good here, but I don't have Counter Catcher on the list. Could be something to consider. All right, I could go Boss Mew, KO Mew, then I would lose to Energy Boss, which would be just no Arvin there. They would still need Lightning. They're down 3 Lightning. Then they would just arm press me. Then I would Iono to 1 KO. They go Crispin here. I guess the other play would be like Iono and hope to draw into Ethan's Ultra Ball. Okay. Buddy Blast, hit for 220. It's like okay. Because I guess like they could amp me for 120 and then I could go like retreat attack. It's like fine. The thing is like if they get energy here. Like if they get energy on Pikachu, it's kind of scary. Alright. This doesn't give them game though, right? Is that the other Lightning? Wait, what? Wait. wait. Oh no, wait, they didn't have it. Did they restart into it though? Galvantula. Oh no. No, what did they do? Okay, well, I have a chance now. That's really interesting. I can't believe that happened. It's still not a great spot to be in because we still lose now to Energy Boss. Now, we do lose to Grass Energy. That's the thing. They only have 1 left. So there actually is a realistic chance they miss here. I actually might have a chance. I think I'm actually going to be okay in this game. We'll see, though. This game just got very weird. I don't really need anything here. I'm just going to hit for 220. I KO everything anyway, so yeah. All right, Buddy Blast, KO. Well, I guess they didn't have game anyways. They just didn't have it. Like, I don't know what they could have done then. Maybe Arvin for, like, energy and try to, like, just attach. I mean, there's, like, some things they could have maybe done. I don't know. All right. Get another crack at it here. There's Ultra Ball. All right, so this is going to be for Fez, most likely. If they have it, they prize it? No. That's what it says. Like, that'd be kind of nice if they prize that guy. All right, there is the restart for 3. Fez for 3. There is Super Rod. They put him back. Probably a few energies. Yeah, the Grass energy seems pretty good here if they're able to knock me out. Flip the script. Did they find it, though? No, they missed? Okay. We're still alive. We're still surviving. There's the board. Okay, so it doesn't look like they have it. There's Vitband. Treat into Galvantula. All right, so now what we can do is we can boss KO the Fez. Because if we KO Fez here, then that means they have to just draw energy box. And we clearly know they don't like they didn't have energy boss there, which means I don't have it now. Oh, so, all right. This is close. We'll go, let's see. Boss's orders, bring up the Fez. Hopefully they can just queue for one and miss. It's gonna be close. We'll bring up, yeah, Fez and Dippity. Take the knockouts. I think this is all we can do here. I mean, is there anything else I guess we can quick search. Yeah, quick search is fine. Or, well, we're gonna get another boss. We're gonna get another boss here. All right. And Buddy Blast for the KO. Here we go. Do they have the game? They need boss's orders here. This is getting very, very close. Are we able to pull off the comeback here? If not, we'll take the W if they don't have it. They don't have the boss. We win. All right, we'll see. Oh my gosh, we'll see if they win here. They need energy boss. They need the grass energy though, which we know they don't have because they would have attached it to Galvantula probably and just attacked, right? So we'll see what they have. Let's see if they have it. There's gear. Boss. Boss. They have energy. Restart. Do they have it? Oh my goodness. Were they able to find it? Did they have it? Oh, I don't know if they... Oh my god, they missed. Okay. Oh my goodness, that was so close. They had the boss, but not the energy. Looks like we are going to be able to go boss's orders and take the W. What an absolutely crazy game there. That was pretty wild. Alrighty, hopping into the next game. Looks like I'm going up against the Porygon deck. All right, so Porygon deck, pretty much get a bunch of supporters in the discard pile and do a ton of damage with Porygon. If that's the deck that they're playing. They do have a Chingling in the active. Chingling has that attack. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. So he'll be playing some type of weird control deck. I'm honestly not 100% sure, but we'll see what happens. All right, we're going to go Pidgey, utilize that Arven here. Going to be able to get ourselves into a pretty okay start. I mean, I can't really complain. It's not too bad. We'll go Ultra Ball, discarding Ethans. Don't really need that at the moment. And this other Ultra Ball is kind of awkward on what I want to get rid of. I guess I could also just hold Ethans and like get rid of this and then like get rid of Stretcher. And then I guess we could go like Quilava for Ethan's Ultra Ball, like Ethan's plus something else, then play Ethan's, then KO. Maybe that's just better, more I'm thinking about it. Well, actually, yeah. Actually, I have to Vessel too this turn. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit more complicated than I initially wanted it to be, but it's fine. We'll go Vessel away, Ethan's, and then just get ourselves... Yeah, this is it. All right. Game Evo. Attach. The Chimming Commission might actually be... Or Commotion. Might be a little bit awkward here. Yeah, that might be weird. But we'll see. All right, there's Pidgeotto. It like will still be fine because I can always just Ethan's... Quilava for Ethans and then just get going. So many Ethans. So many opportunities. But anyways, there's a draw for turn here. Let's see what they get. Probably going to be looking to get into multiple Porygons. There's Petrol being used. Pretty much a reprint of Skyla. This is a card that has been around for a long time. This effect where you just search your deck for a trainer card and then put it into your hand. It's effective most notably on Skyla, as I just said. Skyla, one of the more iconic cards in Pokemon, been around for a very long time. But here is the Porygon. It was reprinted a couple times too. The Porygon. There is the attack with Chimming Commission, and what a top deck. Oh, that's pretty good. All right, we'll go Bonded by the Journey. Gonna get ourselves another Ethan's here. Now, the big thing that this game is gonna involve is just a lot of like back and forth one hits. their attack does more damage for each supporter card in the discard. They have quite a few already. So I need to just start getting attackers going. Just need to start this flow of Qualavas over and over and over again. So, I think we'll get these 3. 1, 2, 3. Treat, Lava, Typhlosion, Qualava, Cyndaquil, Attach for turn, Bonded by the Journey. And now we can streamline attackers pretty easily. Then we'll go 160 because they can KO this, and then we go like Ethan's for Typhlosion, you know, Quilava, Cyndaquil, Evolve, and just streamline pretty easily. So we have the streamline going. The big question is, are they able to get into the Porygon Z? Because that's what they're going to be looking to do. There's Team Rocket's Transceiver. There's our first supporter guy, this Team Rocket. As they reveal it and put it into your hand, it looks like they did. End up using that Ariana here. Very, very powerful card. Drawing up to 8 cards if all your Pokemon in play are Team Rocket. It's very important. Here it is, the new Porygon. With that Reconstitute, you may discard 2 cards from your hand in order to use the ability. Once your turn, you may draw a card in our command. It does 20 more damage for each Team Rocket's supporter card in the discard pile. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. They're dealing 180 damage currently with that R command. There is the Reversal Energy Team Rocket's Porygon number 2 coming out, and we are going to see that R command for 180 damage, taking down that Typhlosion. So this is going to be a back and forth one-shot war between some Pokemon that deal quite a bit of damage if they are able to get going. So, all right, I'm going to promote that Pidgeotto here. Going to use that Ethan's Adventure, just kind of get the ball rolling, get our stuff that we need. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. This. All right. Attach here. Evolve. Treat. Typhlosion and Buddy Blast for the knockout. Now, honestly, I would love for them to miss one of these turns. Just give ourselves a little bit of a break because the one thing about their deck is they have a draw engine, and like we have Pidgeot, but like putting a 2-prizer in play is like 1, really risky. And 2, also not super easy to do with how we've been drawing this game. We do have the Stretcher, which is nice. All right, there's Archer, shuffle back in. So now they're up to even more damage. It's just gonna come down to like if they can continuously streamline energies. That's pretty much what it is. If they can continuously streamline Porygon plus energies, they're gonna be okay, because their deck is, I think, easier to streamline, but like once they get actually all the supporters in the discard. But if they're not, then I think we'll be okay. If they miss here, that's huge. Like them missing basically means we should win, because we can go down to 3 prizes, they go down to 4, 2, 3. Like we'll just extend the lead like big enough to where like we'll have the resources to win, because like we kind of need a turn off here. They're putting on the pressure. So we'll see. There's the energy. Oh boy. Do they have it though? What does this do? Attack does 20 more for each supporter card. Oh wait, this actually KOs. It's the same attack. I didn't even know that. That's sick. Okay, this is very cool. They probably have to, I mean, we'll see. Discard those 2. Do they get Porygon? Yeah, they just get Porygon 2 here because they can KO me anyways. The weird thing becomes like, what if I just like pass and then they can't do it? That's like what I'm kind of wondering is like, what if I just do that? Then they pass, and then maybe I attack with like Pidgeot, take a knockout on that. That's actually kind of interesting. I mean, we'll see what I draw here. I don't have a great setup. Okay, that was literally the best card I could have drawn. So now I have a kind of a dilemma here, is they can't actually attack with this because we're tied on prizes. So I could hypothetically go like attach pass, they pass, and then I attach KO, and then they can't KO, and then I KO something else. They KO, and then I just streamline double Quilava to like finish the game. I might do that. That's like kind of a very niche play, but it might actually be the play here. Okay, we're gonna need this Ethan's Adventure in this game, sure, just for a lot of, I mean, we're gonna need, I mean, I could attack and just put the pressure on. Like that's like the one thing I'm considering, is I could just attack and say, all right, you gotta find stuff here. Like absolutely, you need to get going. We have Pidgeot, sure. I mean, maybe they don't have anything. That's like what I'm thinking. They probably do though. Like they play so many supporters, right? We're down 2 Arianas. Down 2 Petrels. Okay, what do I need a Super Rod back? That's also something that's very important here. I could also like go Iono next turn. I may need to attack with 2 more Typhlosions. So that's like the thing I've kind of figured out here. All right, you know what I think I need to do? I'm just going to take a KO here and force him to hit it, and then Iono to 2 attach. It's like, it's iffy. I think I'm going to just try and make him do something this turn, and then see where we can go from there. Ethan's... It's fine, because if he misses, I just win. But... Let's see. Because, okay. If he hits me back with reversal energy, I go attach to Pidgeot pass. He then passes. Then I attach KO. And then if he misses KO, I go down to 1, evolve into lava, and then win. So this is where, like, you have to look sometimes for alternative win cons and try and play into the weakness of the deck, right? This is a very unique game that, like, isn't super normal, where, like, it's 2, like, rogue decks kind of going at each other. So, trying to kind of navigate this. There's 2 Giovanni. So, like, they have it, though? Another question. There is the Team Rocketson. That's it. How much are they doing? This gets discarded at the end of the turn, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Do you know what this card does? R command 40. Okay, so now I need to, like, okay, this is still winnable because what we can do, go bench Fez, Super Rod, I can Lava, Typhlosion, Energy. Like, can I just, like, I could also just, like, Pidgeot here for Rare Candy and KO too. Like, also fine, right? Yeah, I guess we could just KO here and just hope he can't... I mean, that might just be our best play, actually. The more I'm thinking about it, like, what if we just do this? Because then we have enough energy to blustery wind KO, actually, at some point. And just, yeah, we're just going to go all in. See if we can find it. Okay, that was pretty good. We don't even need to do anything else here. I guess Iono to 3, but, like, I don't know what's in their hand. They didn't play a supporter last turn. I think the card that we would grab is probably Artisan. So they miss KO, we go down to 1, and the game is over anyways. So I think we'll grab Artisan just to, like, make it... I guess we could also grab, like, Gravity Mountain, technically. We just do that. Because it means that then, like, they can never get, obviously, use of the Artisan. So, yeah, we'll do this. We'll Ultra Ball 1-2. Get ourselves Typhlosion and just attack and pray. So if they miss, we then go attach to Pidgeot pass and then attach to Pidgeot again. Boss's orders KO any of the little guys. So retreat and just Buddy Blast and hope for the best. If they get themselves what they need, then it is what it is. There's nothing we could have done, I don't think. All right, take a prize. And there's fire. That's nice because we can go attach pass. Oh boy, there is the Porygon. Do they have anything? They do have that hacking card, or the hacking attack, which discards a random card from your hand. One of discards a card from their hand too. Kind of cool. All right, there is the Sacred. Let's see what they put back. A lot of Porygon pieces. All right, what do they got? There's Buddy Puffin. Oh. These last 2 cards are going to have to be pretty good. They're going to need, what is it? Ariana here to drop to 8. If they can find Ariana, I'm pretty scared. There's Proton. Proton just searches for basics, right? Yeah. All right, they passed. Cool. Yeah, search your deck for the 3 basic team markets, Pokemon, reveal them, put them in your hand. Okay, cool. All right, thank goodness. All right, we can go attach to Pidgeot, then pick boss out of the deck, and then just KO the active. Then next turn we just attach KO. Oh my goodness, this game was crazy. This was a mess. What a weird matchup to play against a deck that, like, doesn't really do a whole lot of like big KOs early, but really ramps up crazy numbers. This game was pretty interesting. Anyways, that is going to do it today for the video. Got a couple games in with the Typhlosion. Anyways, if you enjoy the content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Let me know what you think of the deck. Comments if you're a fan of it. Sure. No, but anyways, that's going to do it for today. For the support, as always, I'm trying to get back to more consistent content. Content where I'm able to push stuff out and good about what I create. So yeah, I've been feeling pretty good. I've been having fun, creating content. I usually will push stuff out when I actually enjoy what I do. I've been having fun with the new set. The new set's really, really fun. So I appreciate you guys, taking the time to watch. Thank you so much. Anyways, that's gonna do it for me today. Appreciate all your support. Always love. This is Smart TCG. I'll speak with you guys again soon. Peace out.